everyone. So today our story is Bat Loves the Night by Nicola Davies, illustrated by Sarah Fox Davies. So today while we're reading, we're really going to be thinking about how we can ask questions about the story. So some great starters or question words are these. So we have, our first one is who. And that's when you want to find more information maybe about the people or the characters in the story. And maybe what they did. What? When? So maybe what time of year, when during the day they did something. Where were they? Where did something happen? Why did it happen? And you can also begin one by saying, I wonder. So for example, you could say, I wonder what bats eat. I wonder what they eat. And so that's another way you can find out more information. So we're going to be practicing using those question words while reading our story today. All right, so let's begin. Bat Loves the Night by Nicola Davies, illustrated by Sarah Fox Davies. Bat is waking, upside down, as usual, hanging by her toenails. Her beady eyes open, her pixie ears twitch. She shakes her thistledown fur. She unfurls her wings made of skin so fine, the finger bones inside show through. And then this says, the pipistrelle's the bat's body is no bigger than your thumb. So that's how small the bat is. And a bat's wing is its arm and its hand. There are 4 extra long fingers that support the skin of the wing. So the wing is actually part of the bat's hand. Oh, sorry. Bumped the table. She unhooks her toes and drops into a black space. With a sound like a tiny umbrella opening, she flaps her wings. Bat is flying. Bat's toes are shaped like hooks, so it's no effort for a bat to hang upside down. I wonder where the bat is. It says she's flying, but can you tell where she is? What are all of these? They kind of look like squares. Practicing using those question words. Out. Out under the broken tile, into the nighttime garden. So if that's where the bat's coming out from, where do you think the bat was? Let's look at the picture. Do you see the bat right here and this little line? So it looks like the bat was in the attic. Over bushes, under trees, between fence posts, through the tangled hinge, she swoops untouched. Bat is at home in the darkness, as a fish is in the water. She doesn't need to see. She can hear where she is going. Bats can see, but in the dark, good ears are more useful than eyes. So she can't see things. She can hear them. How does she hear, like the trees and the bushes? They don't make a noise. How does she hear them? shouts as she flies, louder than a hammer blow, higher than a squeak. She beams her voice around her like a flashlight, and the echoes come singing back. They carry a sound picture of all her voice has touched. Listening hard, Bat can hear every detail, the smallest twigs, the shape of leaves. So they have a little picture down here so you can see. Let me move it over. So the bat makes a noise, and you don't actually see these little lines, but that's what it kind of is like. The sound will go out, and if there's something there, the sound hits it and comes back to the bat, and so they know, oh, there's something here, and then they can go around it. Using sound to find your way, like this, is called echolocation. Can you say echolocation? The noise bats make when they shout is too high for humans to hear. So we can't hear the noise they make, but they do make it. Gliding and fluttering back and forth, she shouts her torch of sound among the trees, listening for her supper. All is still. Then a fat moth takes flight below her. Bat plunges fast as if blinking and grabs it in her open mouth. But the moth's pearly scales are moon dust slippery. It slithers from between her teeth. Bat dives, nets it with a wingtip, and scoops it into her mouth. So she finds her moth, her dinner, and then this is kind of the steps. So first she finds it here, then she got it in her mouth, but then it came out, and then see how she has her wing like this? She scoops it up and then she brings it to her mouth. I wonder, going back to our questions, I wonder what else bats eat. If she eats a moth, I wonder what else she eats. This time she bites hard. The wings fall away like wrapper from a candy. And the moment the moth is eaten, Bat sneezes. The dusty scales got up her nose. A bat can eat dozens of big moths in a single night, or thousands of tiny flies, gnats, and mosquitoes. Oh, that's what else they eat. Most species of bats eat insects, but there are some that eat fruit, fish, frogs. There we go. Hunting time has run out. The dark will soon be gone. In the east, the sky is getting light. It's past Bat's bedtime. She flies to the roof in the last shadows and swoops in under the broken tile. The place where bats sleep in the day is called a roost. It can be in a building, a cave, a tree, so long as it's dry and safe. And here's Bat going into her roost. There we go. Inside there are squeakings. From what? 50 hungry batlings hang in a huddle, hooked to a rafter by oversized feet. Bat lands and pushes in among them, toes first, upside down again. Baby bats can't fly. Sometimes mother bats carry their babies when they go out, but mostly the babies stay behind in the roost and crowd together to keep warm. Bat knows her baby's voice and calls to it. The velvet scrap batling climbs aboard and clings to Bat's fur by its coat hanger feet. So their feet kind of look like this shape. Wrapped in her leather wings, the baby drinks milk. Baby bats drink mother's milk until they learn to fly at a few weeks old. They can leave the roost at night to find their own food. Outside, the birds are singing, the flowers turn their faces to the sun. But inside the roof hole, the darkness stays. Bat dozes with her batling, waiting. Bats are nocturnal. Can you say nocturnal? That means they rest by day and come out at night to search for food. Then, when the tide of night rises again, Bat will wake and plunge into the darkness, the blackness, shouting, Bat loves the night. The end. So today for your writing in your packet, there's a writing page. You need to write your own question about bats. So you are able to use some of these question starters. Who? What? When? Where? Why? So that's what we're going to do for writing today. I hope you enjoyed this story. Bye guys!